Welcome back. Conrad Richardson here, and this week I'm in South Korea, country number 81, and I'll be creating an urbanism and travel series, so let's get into it. And with that, I would like to introduce you to episode 1 of the South Korea travel series. I flew in last night, overnight flight, and made my way into the city center this morning. And so far, so orderly and calm. It's such a change from Cambodia, where I'm currently living. And in this particular video, I'd like to take you on a tour where I share with you my first impressions of the South Korean capital. We'll talk food, culture, architecture, fashion, and music. So far, so good. I'm in the back streets and it feels like it really evolved over time. You've got a good mix of old and new buildings that has a lot of character. These are sort of homes that have been converted into shops as the area developed, which I really like. In a lot of Southeast Asian cities, parts of cities were just developed as one big mega project, and they're all modern, they're all from the same era, and you don't have as much character. But here, the streets are full of character. You've got the old and the new. I really like it. And we'll make our way down to one of the main streets, and hopefully there'll be a little more life. I don't know, after Cambodia, this feels really quite quiet. For a city of 9 million people, metropolitan area of 26 million, the 5th biggest metropolitan area in the world, yet it's silent, almost deserted. And boy, is it nice to be able to walk again. In Phnom Penh and many Southeast Asian cities, walking is not comfortable, but here I have plenty of space. I'm protected from the cars. And another observation I can't help but make is the limited choice of colors. Everyone is dressed in either black or white or a mix of both, and same goes for the cars. Pretty much all the cars are black, white, white, black, white, white, silver, black, white, silver. So they really don't express themselves too much with color. And yeah, even the buildings, they're very dull colors. I think if I lived here, I would miss the colorful chaos of other Southeast Asian cities. Before we go any further, I'd like to quickly walk you through the process to enter the country given the current COVID restrictions, and then also a brief note on how you can get from Incheon to Seoul. On the plane itself, you will get 3 forms: an arrival form, a health declaration form, and a customs form, and it's very clear where those need to be submitted. But then once you go through all this process, you leave the airport, you then need to get a PCR test on arrival, which you can do at the airport. You can book in advance. That I did not do. I wish I had have done. It took quite a while. I then paid 80,000, so around $60, got my PCR, and I will get my results later this afternoon. Also picked up a SIM card, changed some money, and now I need to make my way to the city center. There's a train that goes downtown, and there's also several bus lines. I'm gonna opt for taking the train. Just a little bit overwhelming. I probably want to get one of these. What on earth is this? Smart card. Okay, and once you've got your card from the vending machine, you need to top it up in these machines.
Charging is complete.
This is our ride to the city center. Just under an hour and 40 kilometers later, and I'm now in downtown Seoul. Incheon is actually another city where the airport is located. Also on my phone, I kept getting these emergency alerts all in Korean. I thought that I had COVID and that was their way of letting me know, but it turns out that's completely normal. You will get alerts on a daily basis about any kind of events, and right now, because there are small COVID outbreaks, they do send emergency updates. Now back to future me. First things first, let's go for coffee. So I just finished my coffee, and as you can see, it is pouring down. I did not expect it to be monsoon season. I just assumed it would be summer here. I guess not. So right now, I'm off to buy an umbrella. But a quick note on coffee. South Korea has a huge coffee culture. The coffee I had back there was exquisite. It was an Ethiopian roast, which they served to me with a slice of orange that I squeezed into the coffee. Really delicious, really unusual. About the broader coffee culture, South Korea consumes 6% of all coffee in the Asia Pacific region. That equates to 12.3 coffees per person per week. There's over 16,000 coffee shops in Seoul, and it's the city with the most Starbucks per capita in the world. Okay, umbrella shopping time. Where can I buy like this? Okay. Thank you. What on earth was that? So we're gonna head back over to the center of Hongdae and we'll check out all the different shops. And there's all these different specialized boutiques. Just walked past a shop that focuses on pastel colored posters, including world maps and public transport maps. I like it. It's just really authentic. I haven't come across a single shopping mall yet. And this place, for example, is a dog hairdresser's. Oh, look at this beautiful street with nice cycle paths. I imagine there is an element of gentrification happening around here, but it's done in quite a tasteful way. Now we enter a market. Not sure if real or fake. Could be real. Seoul is fairly safe. Yeah, and with all that, it's just a really fun area to get lost in. You never know what you'll come across. Okay, we've come out the other side of the market, and another impression or observation that I have is that people are really quite reserved. They keep to themselves, they don't invite conversation, which is either a sign of respect, they don't want to bother you, or they just don't care to initiate a conversation, which is completely fine. I'll have a better understanding towards the end of the week, but any Korean viewers, please let me know. Do you avoid conversation intentionally, or would you enjoy a little more social serendipity in your lives? Okay, I'm gonna take the metro back towards Hongdae, get some food, rest up a little bit, and then we'll head out to meet my friend for dinner this evening. My impression of Seoul Metro, really world class, it's really good. It's a really dignified experience. There's lots of signaging and dynamic message boards that give you all the information you would need. They've also got lots of nice little features like railings on the side of the stairs so you can move your bike through the stations. They've got these boxes like that, so in the winter months you can stay warm. Let's see, am I going the right way? I need to go here. And we have resurfaced. That took quite a long time. Kept getting lost. It's hard to find the exits. And no matter how lost you look, turning in circles, looking up at all the different signs, not a single person came to my help. It's as if they respect your privacy so much that they ironically won't even come to help you when you want your privacy to be violated. I mean, I could be wrong. Again, I haven't been here long enough. Time to find ourselves a bite of food. I haven't eaten since the plane ride over here, and it's already 5 p.m. While I'm searching, another realization or impression that I have is people are really casually stylish. They keep their colors real simple, black and white, like I was saying earlier. A lot of pastel and cream colors, a little bit baggy. It's stylish in its own unique way. I haven't experienced this outside of Korea much, a little bit in Southeast Asia, but I think that's the influence, the K-pop influence that makes its way to Southeast Asia. And I always knew Korea was really high-tech, but they're also high-tech in unusual ways. They've created services that I've never seen before. Earlier today I saw this little lady on an electric food vending machine. I am not sure what it was. If you know what that is, let me know in the comment section below. And a few other things. I see lots of people with little electric fans, little gadgets that, you know, I'm not familiar with. Really interesting to experience such an advanced city and population, but advanced in a very different way. They follow different trends and created different technologies and gadgets. Back in Hongdae, I am no longer lost and I don't need anyone's help, but I would like a recommendation on where I should eat. I'm thinking I will ask someone just to gauge how they will respond if I am proactive and ask for, not help, but a recommendation. Excuse me, can you recommend somewhere good to eat?
For what?
My first meal in South Korea?
What's that one? Spicy.
Spicy or just a little bit spicy?
Probably just a little bit spicy.
Hey, thank you for walking me down as well. Success! That was really nice of them. They walked me all the way down. And then has a first Korean meal. I have no idea what I just ordered. Something with pork and kimchi. And everything I said about the people not being helpful, I take that back. That was very kind of the two ladies to not just recommend, but walk me all the way to the front door. Mind you, I'm the only person here, which is generally not a good sign when it comes to dining out. Spicy?
No spicy.
Not spicy.
Kimchi.
Like a cabbage. Okay. How do I eat this? I need a knife and fork. Ah! That's really spicy. It's good. It's different. My palate has not experienced anything like this before. I mean, I eat food from all over the world, but Korean food is never featured. My goodness, that was spicy. I just didn't expect that from South Korea. It was like Indian level spicy. Not my kind of food. I'm not accustomed to it. I'm out of batteries, so I'm gonna go back to the hostel. And then I'm gonna meet my friend either in Hongdae or in Gangnam. He will be my guide. Enough of me guiding myself. I'm clearly not very good at it. Back in Hongdae after a change of clothes, and I'm off to meet Senjun-ra, a good friend of mine from 7th grade. We've got 16, 17 years of gossip to catch up on. He was a good friend back then, he'll be a good friend tonight, and he will also show me the Korean ways. My boy!
Long time no see.
Hey, good to see you.
How are you?
I'm good.
You've grown old.
You too. You've gone
God.
through puberty, I see.
Are you okay with barbecue?
Yeah, perfect.
She's going to cook it for us. Like this is like a very standard soju.
Okay,
Usually the first one is just straight down.
okay. I enjoyed that.
I think it's like 16.5%. 쪽밥 붙인 게 하나랑 it's made of rice and if you distill it, it becomes soju.
Strong? Is it?
No, it's weaker than soju.
Okay.
It's only 6%.
In this thing, that's like a cat bowl.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna pour it into the cup.
No.
Resemble anything I've had before. Oh really? Tastes like rice, beer, very sweet. I like it. Okay, it's the end of the day. 24,000 steps later, and what a day it's been. And it ended on a very interesting note. It was really good to rekindle my relationship with Seung-jun. He shared with me a lot of information. I developed a lot of deep insights into life as a Korean living in Seoul. But with all that, we'll draw day number 1, episode number 1 to a close. A good day it's been, despite the non-stop rain. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes from Seoul. I have some mini documentaries in the works and more vlogs like this one. I look forward to seeing you there.